Hi everyone, Dr. Jeff back with Hannah this week, and I hope you enjoyed our video last week on glute strengthening. Hope maybe you tried it. If you did and you have comments for us, that'd be great to get back to us and let us know how it's going. And this week we're going to talk about
glute stretching. So this is following on from last week's video with the strengthening, because it's very important that when you do strengthening exercises for the glutes that you stretch them out afterwards. Yeah,
a lot of people don't stretch as much as they should. I'm certainly a candidate for that. When I exercise, I don't spend as much time. When you're doing exercise, you spend almost half as much time stretching afterwards as you do doing your weights or your strengthening. If you go to the gym and you see these big guys with the big biceps and they're nice and big, and you ask them to extend their arms out, they can only get out to like this. They can't really extend their arm because when the muscles get strengthened, it actually shortens. That's one way it strengthens itself. And unless we stretch it out after, what happens is these guys are lifting all these biceps, their muscles getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Without stretching it out, eventually they can't get it straight anymore. So it is very important after you do your strengthening exercises that you do stretching to get the muscles back to their reset position.
Yeah. So today we'll be showing you 4 different stretches that you can do at home. They'll be of varying difficulties, so you can make them harder or easier depending on what your body needs.
So the first exercise we're going to do is kind of a modified figure 4. So what we want to do is, and of course I need a new left hip, so it's not going to be all that good, but you bring your ankle up onto your knee, and you can push down a little bit on your knee if you want to try and bring it in. The whole idea is we want to get this to 90 degrees, which my hip doesn't do. And then we're going to actually use our knee to kind of pull up. And you're going to start to feel that pulling all the way down through here. If you're struggling with it, you can always get a strap of some sort. I went here. And the whole idea is now you can use a towel or a strap to really pull this up. And when you do this, you're going to hold it for, you can say 5 breaths or 10 seconds, 15 seconds. You're just going to hold it. And again, you're going to feel that pulling all down through here. And repeat this, about 3 to 5 times. And then always do it on the other side. You want to do this bilaterally. So always do it on the other side. And you can repeat this morning and night. This is an easy one to do in bed.
This next stretch that we're going to do is another modified version of the figure 4. So you want to lift up one of your legs, repeat it on both sides, but I'm just going to show it on the one, and place the ankle just on the top of the thigh. You can press down with your both hands or one hand and press some pressure and push down on that knee. You should really feel it in the side of the glute and into the back. And if this is too easy for you, you can lean forwards into it, and that just stretches it a little bit more.
So the next one we're going to do has a few different positions in it. And this was actually going to get your glutes, a little hamstring, and then it's going to get a little bit your rector, your multifidus in your back. So it's going to be a kind of a combination getting the whole area. So what you're going to do is you're just going to bring your knee up to your chest, and you're going to feel that kind of pulling down through your hamstring and part of your glute. And then we're going to come up, and again we're going to do the figure 4, so we're going to be pulling this up. When you pull this up to your opposite shoulder, and again you're going to feel that down in your butt, so you're going to feel that pulling up here. Then we're actually going to come across here, and we're going to straighten our leg out, and we're going to roll off the table. You want to keep your shoulders as flat on the bed as you can, and roll this over. So this is actually, again, it's going to get through that glute area, but now you're going to feel it in your low back as well. So this is also called the multifidus. It's actually as one part of your core, and it actually bends and twists your back a little bit. So you're going to feel that through your low back as well, into your glutes. This is kind of a combination exercise to get a number of different muscles. And again, do this for 5 breaths, so 15, 20 seconds, whatever it is. And you're going to repeat it 3 to 5 times, and try and do it morning and night. And again, this is something you kind of do in bed, so there's no excuse for not having the right spot to do it.
For this next stretch, we're going to be doing the pigeon pose. This is more of an advanced stretch, so not everyone will be able to do this, but it's something you can work towards. So you want to start down on a mat on the floor, and then you want to bring one leg to the front and kind of place so that the bottom of your leg is horizontal. Put the other leg backwards and try and sit into this pose as much as you can. If this is really easy for you, you can also lean forwards just to get that extra stretch, and then hold this for about 10 seconds.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video this week, the stretching in combination with the strengthening that we did last week. Now we have to remember, we talked about last week how important the gluteal muscles are as far as your core is concerned. Having good, strong glutes and flexible glutes is really good for your low back. Also helps with your knees and your hips and everything else. And then with all the sitting and inactivity that we do these days, that our glutes actually lose their ability to function properly. So hopefully these exercises can try and stimulate that glute and really help with your back pain, knee pain, or hip pain if you're suffering from. But it's just very important that we have good, solid mechanical glutes.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed this glute strengthening and stretching series and you learned something from it. If you have any questions or comments, suggestions for future videos, make sure to comment down below. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and here at God's Worthy, we've got your back.